Yo, what is up today, lads? Coming at you with a pretty sick video. Me and my boys have been grinding out some little side Easter eggs on Black Ops 4. Shit's pretty dead right now, but we're trying to do what we can with what we have, and we've actually come up and found something pretty sick, and we've spent weeks now sorting this out, and pretty happy to get this video out today. And yeah, so before we get started, I'll get you to go to my boy Absolem and Captain Disaster's channel up on screen right now. Their links will be in the description. You need to go subscribe to them because this video wouldn't be coming if it weren't for all of us, so I'd appreciate that. And yeah, and of course, if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you drop a sub to my channel. We're pretty close to 2k subs, which is also pretty sick. And drop a like on the video if you feel like it. And if you haven't been able to tell already, this Easter egg is on the map Voyage of Despair, and we're going to get right into it now and explain what's happening. So pretty much we found this scary, freaky little doll under this couch in the dining room, and we started interacting with it, and we're getting all these weird combinations of her saying yes, no, 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 yes, yes, and just in random order. So we recorded it all down, and I'm just going to play all 20 combinations for you here, just on screen.
No. Yes. No. No. Yes. 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 No. Yes. No. 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 Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. No. Yes.
So as you can see, that's some pretty creepy shit that the doll says. Now the second thing that caught our attention is that when you leave the doll and run around the map a little bit, or even turn around, you come back, the doll is sometimes in different positions, and I'll show you an example of this on screen. I'm going to speed it up in theater mode just so it's easy to see. So as you can see, it's obvious that the doll can move back and forth, which is even more creepy. And yeah, so I just started in theater mode and see every position she moves back and forth, and it's actually a really good view on it. Yeah, I'm going to play that on screen now. And honestly, we spent so much time figuring out what each position meant, and because there's roughly about 8 different positions as she tilts left and right in each position. But in the end, we actually just thought, like, let's look past that for a minute, and we started to look at the yeses and nos. And on screen now, I'm going to show you the order of the yes and nos again, and shout out to my boy Absolem, because we thought this might be a cipher, and he went ahead and chucked it in and messed around with a few things, and it turns out it is a base 2 binary cipher. I'm not going to go into too much explanation, bore you guys with it, but I will show you on screen how this sentence works and what it deciphers to. Because like I said, I'm not going to get too into it because even this shit bores me. But pretty much, so you have the 8421 plugin, and you split the yeses and nos into 5 brackets, so 4 in each bracket. And you see where the no's and the yeses are. If it's a yes, it represents a point or a 1, and the no's are zeros. So, for example, the first bracket, the second combination in the bracket is a yes, so that aligns with the 4 in the plugin. So that's 4 because it's the only yes in the bracket. With the second bracket, you can see the first, second, third combinations all are 1s. So it's 8 plus 4 plus 2 is 14, and so on. And then the next bracket, you have 12, the next 6, and the next 5. So from there, we had to figure out what these numbers meant, or what we're supposed to do with them. And it actually honestly took us a while until we remembered that the Titanic started sinking on the 14th of April 1912. So obviously we still have the 6 and 5 at the end of the cipher. So that even took us longer to figure it out what it meant, until we punched in some numbers on Google to see anything related. And we found that there were 20 lifeboats, like the 20 yeses and nos in the cipher, on the Titanic that could each hold 65 people, which is clearly an indication to the 6-5 at the end of the cipher. So then we went around and looked at the boats around the map, tried to interact, and we got no luck with that, and we tried that for a long time. And so that's something the community can go out and do now. Even if that is the whole Easter egg, it's a cool little thing, and it's just something to keep the community active, and something that you guys can go look at and shit. So yeah. And the only other thing that hints towards being more to this Easter egg is the fact that the doll does move up and down, and we didn't find a purpose or a use for that. We honestly just think it's just for like scare tactics. It's just to be creepy, Treyarch just trolling with us. And yeah, but it's a pretty cool Easter egg, and it's just something to fucking like keep life in the community, I guess. Shit's pretty dead at the moment. So yeah, I mean, I'd go in and have a look at the lifeboats and all that shit. If you guys want. Also, one last thing, while we were doing our research, we found the actual doll from the real Titanic, and it belonged to a survivor called Eva Hart. And so that's just a little fun thing, I guess. There's a little nod from Treyarch that they put in there, get all the history accurate, which is pretty dope, really. But I appreciate everyone watching the video. It is pretty sick to find something like this. It's been out for ages, Voyage of Despair, so I'm surprised this has come under our noses. But yeah, anyway, so like I said, we put ages into this video, so I'd appreciate if you show some love, and make sure to check out both of the links in the description to the two boys that helped me find this. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later.